Welcome to the Library Media Center, or LMC. This is Mrs. Holmes here to review the rules and expectations for when you visit the LMC. Why do we need these rules? Libraries should be a really fun place to visit every week, every day. But if you don't follow these rules, we can't have a good time. Rule number 1, learners are safe in the Library Media Center. Can you think of ways that you can be safe when you visit the library? Always walk. There's never a reason to run in the LMC. Keep your hands to yourself. This includes keeping your feet to yourself too. Also, don't ever touch another student with a book or other library materials. It's very important to line up calmly and safely, hands to yourself, showing you're ready for the hallway. Think about it. What can happen if we don't follow these rules? What are some of the consequences if you don't follow these rules? Are there more ways that you can be safe when you visit the LMC? Rule number 2, learners are respectful in the LMC. Can you think of ways that you can show respect when you visit the Library Media Center? Always listen and follow directions the first time. This makes sure that we can get our work done quickly and efficiently. Always use kind words. Think about how you want to be spoken to and speak to other people that way. Speak kindly to other students, to teachers, and to yourself. Always try your best. There might be times when you visit the library and you are learning something that's really difficult. Don't worry if you can't do it the first time or the second time. Always keep trying. Think about it. What happens if we're not respectful in the library? What are some of the consequences if you don't show respect to yourself, students, and teachers? Are there more ways that you can think of to be respectful when you visit the LMC? Rule number 3, learners are responsible in the LMC. How can you show that you take care of yourself and the materials in the library? Clean up after yourself. This includes materials like pencils and papers, but also the bookshelves and the technology that we use. It's really important to bring your books back on time. That way you can choose a new book and your friends and other students can borrow the books that you enjoy. Work first, then play. There's always a chance to do some fun and exciting things in the library, but sometimes we need to do some work first. Stop and think about it. What happens if we're not responsible with ourselves and our materials when we visit the library? What are the consequences if you're not responsible in the LMC? Can you think of other ways that we can be responsible? Rule number 4, learners are leaders in the library. How can you show leadership qualities when you visit the Library Media Center? Collaboration means working together. Collaboration is a huge skill that we need in the Library Media Center. How can you work together with the other students in a leader sort of way? There's going to be a lot of opportunities for you to make your own choices. Think before you speak and before you act, and make a good choice. It's okay to make mistakes. That's actually the best way to learn, is to make a mistake and learn from it. What can you do differently? What could you do better? How can you improve yourself? Stop and think about it. If you're not showing leadership qualities, what could happen? Are there other ways that you can show that you're a leader when you visit the Library Media Center? And lastly, this is the most important thing. Read, research, smile, and discover. Read awesome books. Research interesting information. Smile and have a great time. And discover new things about yourself and the world. If you can do all of these things that you saw in this video, library is going to be a great place to visit this year. This is Mrs. Holmes. Have a great year.